Hello everyone, and welcome to a Last of Us multiplayer gameplay. This video is going to talk mostly about a few things that I've been looking on Twitter. But I've been looking at Naughty Dog's Twitter recently, and they posted something on their account, and it says, "Come work with us and help make The Last of Us Part 2." And it was done yesterday. Does that mean that the Last of Us Part 2 is not done yet? And I know some people believe that, but in October, or not October, but in December, they said they were 50 to 60% done. All right. But usually when it's 50 to 60% done, and it's been like 2 to 3 months. Usually you should be done, but I guess not. But I don't know, because when Neil Druckmann said that, he says he doesn't know. It was a guess. That's what he said. He said it was just a guess. I mean, it could have been far off. So I honestly do not know when it will ever be done, or when the game will actually be done. I don't know when it's gonna be that way, or when the day will come. But I will make a prediction when the game, if it's not done already, it's gonna be done sometime in September, or not even, or maybe not even September. Oh crap. Okay.
I got you.
Yeah, it might be done sometime in spring or early summer. That's the time I think the game will be done. I think that's just my prediction for it. But I know I could be wrong. And for those who have noticed, I'm a Firefly again. I didn't feel being a hunter anymore. I know I said I would be a hunter till The Last of Us Part 2 comes out, but like I just can't do it, man. I'm too different, man. I love Fireflies. The way they look. They kind of look like the military a little bit. So that's one of the reasons I picked it. But the most reason I picked Fireflies is because their cause I really loved, because they would their cause was find a cure and save the world, basically. And I found that cause. But hunters, man, they're just ruthless, and and they just only do it for their own well-being. While these guys, they give second chances, but in the multiplayer, no, there's no mercy in the multiplayer for the Firefly. So, but anyways, other than the fact of that, I am trying to figure out one thing about The Last of Us, and I'm just trying to figure out when it's going to be done. If you guys know when it's going to be done, please tell me. Please give me your opinion. When do you think it's going to be done? Like I said, I think it's going to be done. Anyways, if you guys do know, or not know, what do you guys think is going to come out, though? Yeah, so when do you guys think it's going to come out? When do you, or not going to come out? Dang it, man. Can't speak today. When do you think the game's going to be done? When do you think it's going to be done? When the gameplay's done, obviously the story was done at the time around December of 2016, and they're just working on the gameplay, the artwork, and stuff like that. But right now, I'm just trying to figure it out right now. So this video is mostly going to be about it's going to be about Last of Us Part 2 a little bit, a combination of it. But my question to you guys is, what do you guys think? When you guys think it will be done, because obviously it's not done yet. Or maybe it's just some weird thing they put up there, you know. Because why would they want to, you know, why would they ask for help if the game was already completed? You know, that's what I'm not getting. I mean, there's so many people that have said like, "Oh, the game's finished," and I'm sitting here and I'm like, and they say this, you know, but a fanatic like me, a slippery person like me, when they hear like, "Oh, the game's done," it means that the release is going to be like this year. But apparently, the Naughty Dog on that account, when they said, "Come work with us, come work with Naughty Dog," that be part of The Last of Us Part 2. So, that makes me kind of wonder, like, when is the game... Now, this really affects the release date, When the game is finished, that's, the release date is dictated by when the game is completed, all right? If we could figure out when the game is going to be done, we have a better chance of finding a release date, So, what I mean? Like, it's, I know I'm just speaking from, from this, but I do believe that if we can figure out the, if we could figure out when the game is going to be finished, we could figure out the release date. I really do believe that, because, there's a certain limit you would have to go to, release it. Of course, they want to release it right when it comes out, or a good time. They don't want to wait too long, and they don't want to be too early. All right, they want people to be okay with this kind of thing, and some people aren't going to be okay. Some people want it immediately, and most people do. Like me. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, I think a lot of people are hoping and praying for this game to come out in sometime 2018, and like I said, if they're not done with the game by the time of let's say May or March or May, it might get put off to probably 2019, maybe, it just matters where it's at. If it is not finished by May, I think it might go a little bit, oh gosh, but I think it may go into 2019 if it's not finished by March. And just like I said, if it doesn't come out by March, which I have no clue if it is. Anyways, I don't know what I did right there. That was a pretty cool. I've been watching Bobby Barks tournaments, and I found out that little move. It's a way of dodging bullets. Evasive maneuvers and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to figure it out, man, because I do want to play this game, but I don't want to play it if it's not good, man. I want some good graphics. I want a good storyline. I want some new mechanics. Stuff like this. Small stuff. And to make it a good game. And we all know that The Last of Us is all based on the story of Joel and Ellie, but you can obviously see that they're putting in other characters. Obviously. But I'm really am hoping that someday this game will come out, and when this game does come out, it's gonna be fun. And I just don't want it to be like Battlefront 2. I don't want it to be like No Man's Sky. I don't want it to be like that, man. The games were so highly anticipated, and then what happened at the end of it? It sucked. It was terrible. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of this game. This is The Last of Us Part 2 being like those games, and that is my worst nightmare I could think of a game, is when something that I love so much as this game, and the passion I have for this game, and then the second game is just, you know, not good enough. It's not good at all. You know, that's like one of my worst fears in this game, is that happening. Yeah, but oh gosh, man, that kind of hurt a little bit. I thought I was gonna kill him, but oh well. But so yeah, I mean, I really want you guys to try to think about this. If I can figure out, if we can figure out the day or the time that the game is gonna be completed and finished, we can figure out a release date. All right, we'll have more of a chance of being right of a release date, because, you know, and I've said it. I said it a few minutes ago, man. The game's release date is dictated by when the game is finished, and I really wish that it was a lot closer, and, you know, I wish I had a more clear thing to say, and we'll have a better, like I said, as time goes on, we'll have a better understanding. Things will be revealed. Just remember that this event, the Sticking in Dice, I mean, and Neil Druckmann's going to be there, but he's not just going to talk about The Last of Us Part 2. He might just talk about, you know, how games are developed, all this stuff about games, basically. And but you never know, man. You just don't know. Neil Druckmann, you know, he always has something in mind. He always, you know, he sees this game's potential. He sees it, and he doesn't want to screw it up. And I don't want it being screwed up, because the game is amazing. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, I mean, I really do hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, just answer those questions I've said. You know, when do you think the game is going to be finished? And if you believe it's already finished, please tell me, when do you think it was finished? You know, and I'm sorry that this video is so late, man. I know it's late. It's late, man. It's like really late. But yeah, I want you guys to figure that out. And I also, I want you guys to understand. I want you guys to give me your best military sniper loadout. Because I want to try the military sniper, but I need a good loadout that's gonna help me, because, you know, the military sniper, it's so hard to get. You know, you have to constantly have parts over and over, and I just can't figure out which one. You know, I've had tons of classes in mind, but there's just not enough classes, and there's not enough perks I could put in there, and there's not enough points I could put in there. So yeah, yeah. So I'm really, really thinking, and, you know, awaiting the DICE event in February 20th of this month to see what's gonna happen there. So yeah, I mean, you know, this month's kind of going a little bit slower than I want it to, but, you know, you can't wish the time goes by fast, because if you do that, you're gonna, you know, waste all your time and energy on what you could be living. But yeah, so I really hope you guys have a very good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, take it easy.